Oi, oi, now you watch it. Insulting me is possibly a criminal offence. And if that doesn't spook you, the sight of Peter Tatchell dressed as a policeman and with a pantomime dobbin is definitely enough to scare the horses. Section 5 of the Public Order Act was written 26 years ago to tackle football hooligans by making it a criminal offence to use insulting words or behaviour. But it's united unlikely bedfellows today in a campaign to reform it, after cases of a Christian arrested for saying homosexuality was a sin, a fine, later quashed, for a teenager who said woof woof to some Labradors, and a student arrested for saying to a police officer, "Excuse me,
Do you know your horse is gay?
That's insulting. You're nicked.
When I heard of some of these more ludicrous offences and charges, I remembered that I had been here before in a fictional context. I once did a show called Not the 9 O'Clock News some years ago, and we did a sketch where Griff Rhys-Jones played Constable Savage, a manifestly racist police officer to whom I, as his station commander, is giving a dressing down for arresting a black man on a whole string of ridiculous, trumped up and ludicrous charges. The charges for which Constable Savage arrested Mr. Winston Kadogo of 55 Mercer Road were these: walking on the cracks in the pavement, walking in a loud shirt in a built-up area during the hours of darkness, and one of my favourites, walking around all over the place. He was also arrested for urinating in a public convenience and looking at me in a funny way. Who would have thought that we would end up with a law that would allow life to imitate art so exactly?
It's often used to arrest people for expressing opinions and beliefs. And we think that is dangerous. It's not compatible with a free and democratic society. We are delighted that a cross-party group of MPs support repeal and that we have the backing of both the current Director of Public Prosecutions and the former Director of Public Prosecutions.
perhaps the government's only real concern is appearing to licence the insulting of policemen. Right, I'm done, you plebs.